At the tail end of summer on August 28th of 2013, 3 men headed out into the vast wilderness of Ontario, Canada. One of the hunters, considered an extremely credible witness by MUFON, or the Mutual UFO Network, recounts what unfolded that day, deep in the backcountry of Ontario.
We were driving down a logging route to the main highway when there was this craft at low enough altitude to see it through the windscreen. I would say it was at highest 150 to 175 feet in altitude. I grabbed my rifle scope out the pack, wound the window down, and hung out the open side window to observe the craft.
The witness describes the UFO as a brilliant brightness of blue plasma, in the shape of that of a dog bone. Unfortunately, there wasn't any images captured in this sighting to back up the credibility, but as of late, these sightings seem to be witnessed more and more. In a video believed to have been captured in Arizona back in 2019, reveals what appears to be a blue plasma-like arc coming out from the ground and into the sky, and then quickly vanishing deep into the dark, overcasted cloud canopy. This video, of course, has been hotly debated on its authenticity, so I will leave that up to your opinion. There are some who believe it's just natural lighting phenomenon, while others think an actual UFO craft can be seen leaving shortly after the blue arc retracts upwards. Whatever the case, this is just one example of this blue plasma phenomenon.
Oh fuck, it's like expanding and contracting.
This sighting was filmed over Albuquerque, New Mexico in 2020. The blue plasma-like teardrop-shaped object defied explanation as it rose in altitude, changing shape into a long line, clumping up and then separating again in the middle. At times it resembled a dog bone. The object also exhibited an alternating light effect that rippled up and down its structure. All of the object's movements seem calculated and in no way influenced by the weather, from moving right to left and then extending to almost exactly how the 3 hunters in Canada said they witnessed in that isolated region of Ontario.
Officials from the Federal Aviation Administration say there were no aircraft incidents or accidents in this area Tuesday night, but multiple witnesses report seeing a large blue object fall out of the sky and into the ocean.
In late December of 2020, several individuals observed a bright blue plasma-like object circling the Hawaiian island of Oahu. Here is a handful of recordings by people who witnessed the event.
Something is in the sky. What is that?
The mysterious mass was captured by Misitina Sape around 8:30 p.m. right near the oceanfront in Nanakuli. Shortly thereafter, another witness by the name of Mariah captured this blue plasma, possibly dog-bone-shaped object in the night sky. The witness and her husband piled into the car and followed the object for over 3 miles, where it abruptly dropped into the ocean. Mariah described the object as silent and no larger than a phone pole, and she was never able to find an answer from authorities on an explanation. From Hawaii, we traveled to the East Coast, where the YouTube channel NJ Nation recorded a blue plasma-like object with characteristics almost identical to previous sightings. According to NJ, this object was recorded over the Delaware River, only a short distance from the Philadelphia airport last April. The witness describes how the object would rise up and appear to approach incoming aircraft to the airport before dropping back down and submerging into the river, repeating this behavior a couple of times before it finally floated away into darkness. Some skeptics argue it's nothing more than a drone with a string of LED lights dangling from the bottom. I will let you decide that for yourselves. If you want to see the entire recording, head over to YouTube channel NJ Nation and check out some of his other videos available. This video, which we highlighted a few weeks ago, was recorded near the New Jersey-Pennsylvania border. The object resembles what was seen over Albuquerque in 2020, with lights along its surface creating a strobe effect that pulsates up and down. This pulsation appears to trigger a chain reaction, possibly generating its blue plasma and enabling movement. The footage was filmed by the parents of Reddit user Everything's Fine as they were preparing for work in the morning.
So if you're in Scottsdale right now, near McDowell and Hayden Road, you're going to see this thing in the sky. We don't know what it is. It'd be cool if we did. If you do, please leave a comment to say exactly what the hell I'm looking at.
March 24th of this year, a couple of friends driving through Scottsdale, Arizona, saw this object in the daytime sky. Judging by the anxiety in the voice of the person speaking, it does make me think there is some real awe to what they are witnessing in this video.
Yeah, I have no idea. Wow, look at that, it's moving. It's so weird.
We're staying close to home for this next video, still in Scottsdale, Arizona, and also filmed in March of this year. We briefly touched on this sighting in a previous video, but let's delve into it again. As the footage begins, we're immediately struck by a vibrant blue glow against the twilight sky. According to the witness, they also spotted what they believe to be an F-15 aircraft flying beneath it, headed towards the nearby Diamondbacks Stadium. As the camera zooms in, we catch a glimpse of what appears to be a dog-bone-shaped object with pulsating lights, casting their familiar strobing effect. Personally, when I observe these phenomena, it sparks thoughts of microscopic life forms. Could they potentially be single-celled organisms, transitioning in and out of our dimension? We're aware that bacteria can enter a state of cryptobiosis, suspending all metabolic functions, particularly in extreme environments such as space. Perhaps these entities catch sight of Earth and are intrigued by our atmosphere, akin to a cosmic dinner invitation. Let's head back to the New Jersey area, where on May 17th of this year, Reddit user OrneryBrother5429 captured this sighting on his thermal camera above Blue Anchor. Obviously, the color of the footage makes it impossible to know if the object was giving off a bright blue glow, but the characteristics seem to match very similar to the others we've looked at so far in this video. What we can make out is the object is below the clouds, and several times we see birds fly past at a much lower altitude, which I believe throws a wrench in the theory. It's a flock of birds flying in formation. However, I will let you decide on that. One notable observation I make is that the object seems to split and dart in opposite directions before coming back together. However, it's possible that this effect is merely an optical illusion, possibly obscured by the presence of low-hanging clouds against the darkened sky. This last sighting was spotted in the Great Lakes state of Michigan, just 30 miles west of Detroit City, a town called Westland. The Westland native who witnessed this strange encounter described the object as a blue electric arc hovering in the sky. According to them, while on their way to work that morning, this familiar plasma object caught their attention. For over 5 minutes, the observer watched as the object danced in the sky at the same height as the clouds. They estimated its size to be that of 2 football fields. The object displayed pulsating light effects, moving in a hypnotic fashion along its length, with both ends thicker than the shaft, resembling a dog bone. It is no secret that the Pentagon is spending billions to develop laser weapon technology. Recently, the US Army disclosed that it has deployed these weapons to combat enemy drones. These ultra-short pulse lasers can create plasma remotely and have been considered as a type of flak cannon for incoming ballistics, acting as an active decoy against anything with homing electronics. However, this is a broad topic, and only one theory explaining why we are seeing these blue plasma UFOs more frequently. Thanks so much for staying till the end. If you liked this video, please consider leaving a like and let us know what you think these plasma objects could be down in the comments. Until next time, take care everyone.